Oh, so you'd
So
like
if you
to?
don't want to answer any of the questions, you don't have to. Just talk about whatever you're
No,
comfortable
no,
talking about.
no.
Okay.
I've been through the service and everything. There's nothing that
All right.
I
You ready?
can't. Sure,
Okay.
shoot.
Do you want to start by just telling us your name?
Well, my name is Harry Johnson. I actually live in the Bridgeport area for a year now. I enjoy living here. I think the people are very nice. I haven't had any real problems since I've been here, but it's a nice area. I think it's very nice.
My name is Adolfo Contreras. I live in Chicago.
You live here in Bridgeport?
Yeah, I live in Bridgeport.
I'm just really shy. My sister as well. She's even more shy.
Really?
I went to school for like multimedia, so I like all the behind the scenes stuff and the editing and all that. But I don't like the focus of the.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Huh?
I'm the same way.
You are too.
Yeah.
My name is Maribel Diaz. I'm 44 years old.
And then you live.
I live in Bridgeport. I lived here all my life.
My name's Benjamin Huey
And then where do you live?
in Bridgeport in Chicago.
Do you want to start by just telling us your name?
Yeah, my name's Enia Clark.
Mhm.
Okay, I stay in Bridgeport.
Magdalena Arroyo.
And what neighborhood do you live in?
I live here in Bridgeport.
My name is Stephen Gray. I live on 29 Farrell.
So here in Bridgeport?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell us your name?
Vale, Taochen Leo.
And what neighborhood you live in or where you live?
Where do you live?
嗯，
你住在什么社区？
住在321 South Latonica。
South Street United Street.
In Bridgeport?
Bridgeport.
Oh, my name is Shaz Lindsay,
And
this is Billy the Third. Say I'm William Lee the Third.
And what neighborhood do you live in?
I live in the Bridgeport neighborhood. I just recently moved to the Bridgeport neighborhood. I was recently homeless.
Okay. Do you want to start by just telling us your name?
My name is Mary Lou Arroyo, and 37. I was raised in Humboldt Park, moved to Bridgeport about 8 years ago.
And how many people are in your household?
2 adults, 4 children.
There's 3 of us.
6.
Wow. How many children?
Just one.
Just one children.
3 people.
3 people.
3 people?
I have 5 kids. Yes,
So it's just you're the only adult in your
I'm
household?
the only adult. Yes.
And how many people are in your household?
Just me right now.
There's 5 in my household. 2 girls, a boy, and then me and his father.
My household really consists of one person, me. Due to my disabilities and things, being a veteran, from the Vietnam era. However, I do sometimes take care of my grandkids. They come over, so I've got to have plenty of toys.
And are you currently working or are the other adults?
No, I'm a disabled vet.
Not able to work because of the disabilities. Would like to do some volunteer work.
Are you working or are the people in your household
I'm on
working?
disability, and that's the only income we have.
No, I'm on disability. If I try working, I might end up having seizures. I have bad seizures. So I had to quit working.
No, I currently lost my job back in June, so it's been a little tough situation with job hunting and all that.
Not working and planning on going back to school next month.
I've been laid off for a while. You know, I still, I've been looking, but there's still nothing right now for me, but I'm looking.
And are you currently working? Is your wife?
Part-time. Seasonal.
You do seasonal?
Yeah.
So pretty much
right
whenever you can
in-
get
Right.
work.
So in the winter time, though, see, it's slow, so,
Okay.
you know,
What do you do?
construction.
What about your wife?
She works at the hospital, Mercy Hospital.
Okay, great. Would you say that it can sometimes be a struggle or a challenge to provide enough nutritious food for you and all of your kids?
Sometimes. At times, yes.
Would you say that it can be sometimes a challenge to provide food and especially enough nutritious food?
Yes, it's very, yes, it's very hard.
Do you do any certain things like make your food stretch or?
Yes, we've been utilizing a lot of the canned foods and just cooking at home a lot, using whatever we get and receive here. We don't really use out, we don't eat out or anything like that. We just don't have enough money to do that.
It's a challenge, which I'm 62 now. I don't mind saying that, and it's a challenge trying to get the produce, you know, and milk and things like that because of the high prices. The prices are a little high for me. I can sometimes maybe eat adequately for about a week, and then kind of the rest of the month kind of struggles. So it's a challenge. It's just a real challenge.
澳门嗰边，所以呢，我都没说我家里有6个，是说3个的。
So 2.5 years ago, her 2 sons and her in-laws just came from China together with 2 grandchildren. And right now she has one of her sons and his wife living with her and then a kid. So she herself is considered as a low income household. So it's a challenge providing nutritious food for her entire family and household.
Would you say that it can be a struggle or a challenge for you to provide nutritious food for your household and for yourself?
Yeah, in this climate, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. It's kind of hard.
Do you find yourself like ever skipping meals?
Oh yeah, I do. I do that upon occasion, you know, because I'm trying to make my food last for
Yeah. Do you find that you ever have to choose between basic necessities like food or heat or food or health
yes,
care?
yes, yes, I do. This is on a regular basis, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you have to make hard choices. Sometimes, you know, I have to skip a meal or whatever, you know, so I can pay something here.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard. It's hard.
Do you ever skip meals so your kids can eat or skip
Oh
meals?
yeah,
for them?
sometimes, yeah.
Mhm.
And only in the winter, but in the summer, of course, I'll find, but yeah.
Do you ever find that you have to skip meals in order for your children to have enough food?
Sometimes. So, you know, I rather for them to eat before I do. So, we might have something that they, you know, they don't like, or in school they don't want to eat what they provide in school. So, yeah, I have to save what they like in order for them to eat.
Always, you know, we can always find enough for the children. God provides enough for the children.
But the adults do sometimes go without.
Sometimes we go with very little or without. We feed them first.
Okay. So, do you feel like you ever have to choose between basic necessities like food and health expenses, or food and heat, or other bills?
Yes, have to do that all the time.
Really? Do you find that you ever have to choose between basic necessities like food or heat, or food or health
Yes,
care?
yes, yes, I do. This is on a regular basis, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you have to make hard choices. You know, sometimes, you know, I have to skip a meal or whatever, you know, so I can pay something here.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard. It's hard.
Why is SNAP important in your life and in the lives of your neighbors and community members?
It helps the people out, helps them to buy their necessities and food and that.
How long have you been using the link card? When did you apply and why?
For about 2 years, because, I had got laid off,
Mhm.
and, I mean, my unemployment, I let that, I worked that as long as I could, and I was out looking for jobs and I couldn't, find it, so, I decided to go ahead and do that, I swallowed my pride and I went and applied for it, and I got it, but it still wasn't enough.
Why is SNAP important?
That helped me to provide food for my family, my wife and my 4 kids.
Because the job situation isn't like looking too good right now, so I'm resorting to have to go to use that program to eat and feed the family.
And what made you decide to apply for the link card?
I didn't have no choice. If I wasn't on SNAP benefits, link benefits, I would not be able to feed us at all.
Well, I have to feed my daughter. We have to survive. It's like rich people would think that it's our choice, but it's not. Sometimes I would like to go to school and have a different kind of life, but it's very difficult for me to focus on the things that I want to achieve because of my illness. It's not my decision. If it was my decision, I would like a better life, but I can't.
It's hard to maintain any type of concentration when you don't have, the essential nutrients that you need every day. So, yeah, I've actually been hungry a lot of times.
How would it impact your life if your benefits were completely cut or even decreased?
Oh wow, I wouldn't even be able to survive, and I wouldn't be able to survive, not in the right way.
It'd be rough, for sure.
It would be a really bad situation for me. Yeah, it would be really hurting us. I don't know what I'd do.
And how do you think it would affect our community?
Oh man, it'd be a big hole in the community. It would bring the whole neighborhood down, the whole community down.
Okay.
If we didn't have this.
People that live in the neighborhoods, they need the help. There's a lot of people's not at work. It's a lot of people's don't have the funds, even for their children. They have the right clothes and different things.
I see a lot of my friends and people I know are off work in the winter time, and some are going homeless. If they wasn't for the program, they starve.
Like I said, it's the backbone. It's like it keeps us from going all the way down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.